Hello, my name is Zach Cartwright. My project is over Best Buy. I did a financial analysis over their company. I gathered numerous articles going over their balance sheets, income statements, and cash flow statements, just to name a few, and also just did a brief overview of the corporation and the industry. Just to go over a little bit of what their corporation is about, they are in the specialty retail sector, which means they handle a lot of consumer electronics, computing and mobile phones, entertainment appliances and services such as Geek Squad. Best Buy was started in 1966. Their headquarters is based out of Richfield, Minnesota. When they first opened, they were known as the Sound of Music before they changed their name to Best Buy in 1983. Another big thing that Best Buy is really known for is the recycling program. It's where they take old computing electronics, printer cartridges, old cell phones, and they recycle those and put those back out into the market and things like that. Their CEO is currently Hubert Jolly. He joined the team back in 2012. Mr. Jolly is a leading pioneer in the next phase that Best Buy is wanting to go through, which they're calling as Best Buy 2020, or Building the New Blue. They're really wanting to specialize more in the smart home market. They're wanting to take advantage of that growth opportunity, and they're wanting to really evolve how that market sells. They believe by really specializing in the smart home market that they will create a peace of mind for children while allowing the parents to live and thrive independently. And that was from their investors relations page on bestbuy.com. They currently have about 125,000 employees in North America alone. They have stores all throughout Canada and Mexico, about 1,000 stores exactly that they operate. They also have an online shop, and actually one of their largest competitors is Amazon. Best Buy has seen about an annual growth rate this year of about 12.13%, while Amazon's seen about 30%. So they're really trying to compete with Amazon by going into that smart home market to kind of battle against like Alexa and all the other smart home things that Amazon has really put out. In the report, I've placed all of their balance sheets from Morningstar, their income statement from Morningstar, and their cash flow statement from Morningstar. The balance sheet, what I was really able to get from there, from all balance sheets, you can see a company's total assets, which tells you how much money they have into materials, inventories, and the amount of cash that they have. You can also see their total liabilities, which is how much debt they owe. And you can look at the current ratio, which is that total assets divided by the total liabilities. For the year 2017, Best Buy had about a 1.48 compared to the industry of about a 3 or so. So they're a little behind, but they're trying to work towards that with this new phase in the Best Buy 2020, to where they can help their sales. The income statement, it's great for giving investors an idea about a business profitability. Their profit margin for the year 2017 was about 3.12%, and Amazon's was about 1.7%. They're not having a high enough turnover for their net income, judging by their profit margin. They may have a high return on their products, but they're not quite getting the return that they were hoping for. It's one reason why that profit margin is so high. Amazon, on the other hand, with their low profit margin, it tells us that they're doing a little bit better job at getting returns from the products that they're putting out. The cash flow statement is something that is great for potential investors to really pay attention to. They can see what kind of dividends are being paid out, and really they can get a really good idea of whether or not the business will be a great investment for them. I did a ratios calculation for 3 years, 2015, 16, and 17. It looks like going from 2015, Best Buy had about a 1.51 ratio compared to Amazon's of 1.8. Or 1.08, excuse me. And then as the years progress, it looks like they've gone down a little bit, which can show us that maybe they're getting a little bit more debt than they can really handle with the amount of assets they have. When you look at their debt to equity ratio, it's about a 1.56 in the year 2015, and it's dropped down to about a 1.51 from 2017. Amazon, on the other hand, has a much higher debt to equity ratio of a 3.89. In 2015 to 2017 is about 3.74. Again, that profit margin last year alone, like I said, it was about 3.12%. So a little high, because like I said, they're not having a high enough turnover for the products that they're selling. While Amazon, on the other hand, like I said, in 2017 has a 1.71%. Some just key statistics, just real quick. Best Buy's growth rate, like I said, is about 12.13%, but analysts are seeing that it might get up to about 13% for this year, and about around 12.75% over the next few years. And they're really hoping that the Best Buy 2020 is really going to help them push them up into a new whole new market, to where they can push up their profitability and really push out their stock and their inventories. I would recommend to buy shares in this company. I think Friday, whenever they closed, when the market closed, they were selling about $72. It's looking pretty good. Their profits to earnings right now is about 14.51 ratio from this year or last year alone, and their earnings per share is around $3 to $4. So I would recommend getting into this company and really investing, especially with the next phase that's coming out in the next few years that they're really wanting to push into new markets. And again, my name is Zach, doing my project over Best Buy, comparing it to Amazon. I hope this video is meaningful and that I was able to go everything to the best of my ability. Have a good day. Bye-bye.